Hello, and welcome back to our race to A20, where we are working to get all 4 of the characters from Ascension 0 to Ascension 20 before Slay the Spire 2 comes out. Today, it has been a very hectic week, and we finally have some time to take it easy, do some nice, relaxing, slow runs. Oh my gosh. Watcher's already at Ascension 7? No way. Guess we haven't lost on Watcher yet. Huh. Watcher must be broken or something. What are our Ascension levels even? I don't think we've been keeping track of those. Ascension 1 had elites spawning more often. We did touch on that one when we did it, because it makes the game a little bit easier instead of making it harder. It's silly. Normal enemies are deadlier, elites are deadlier, bosses are deadlier. Okay. Heal less after boss battles was a big one. Instead of going back to 100% health, I think you only get 75% of your missing HP back at the end of the act. So every point of HP that you end the act with matters into the next act. Start each run damaged. I actually didn't notice that we got that one already. That is also a big deal. It's very interesting though. When you start each run damaged, that means early healing matters a little bit more. So, very nice. And normal enemies are tougher. I think that means they have more health. So, let's get into it. Lose all gold for 14 max HP. Get a colorless card. Get 3 potions, or lose our starting relic. That lose our starting relic doesn't look so bad to start. I think at this point we're starting to get to where we want to play more accurately. The difficulty is kind of getting up as we're approaching Ascension 10. So that said, let's find all the elites we can. So still, I like balancing elites with campfires. So we have a 1, 2, 3, 4 elite path if we want to take on the Burning Elite, and then 3 more consecutive elites and no fires. We could take on a 3 elite path that has the same number of fires. And then all the campfires are going to be, looks like, over there on the right side. We have a 4 campfire path that has no elites. This is going to be very challenging. There's not even a good way to balance them, it seems. We can't do like 3 elites and 3 fires or something. Actually, no, we can. Hold on, we can take this path up here instead of taking the last elite to get 1 extra fire. And that's at a branching path here. Actually, this looks really good. So we can take on the Burning Elite, get our campfire, take on another elite if we're feeling up for it, with the option to skip that elite. Same thing here, we have the option to skip the elite if we want. And then here again, we have the option between the fire and another elite. So that looks really good. We have three routes to take to get there. An early shop would have been nice. I think we want to try our best to not hit a 4th fight before the Burning Elite. And I think we are also going to want to take this 3 potion reward to really help us get through that first elite. Ambrosia. Well, I guess that'll do it. Essence of Steel and Cultist Potion. That's 2 insane potions. I think we're going to start here. Okay, good start. And we get to Eruption. Perfect. Okay, so starting out, we're heading into a big elite fight. We do need attacks. For all of the Act 1 elites, if you try to play it defensively, you will eventually just lose the fight. So, I'm not really looking for anything defensive or anything that takes a long time to get on, to get going. And we do like attacks that can cost 0 energy. I think I'm going to go for the question mark. We have a good chance that one of these question marks turns into a... Oh my gosh. We have so many potions. Let's just take a second Ambrosia potion. And I think the Ritual potion is going to be better than a Stance potion. So I think we're going to skip those. It is a little bit of a shame that they got wasted. Ooh. Empty Fist, I really like this early. Help us get out of Wrath, help us get out of Calm, and just does a lot of damage. I'm happy with that. Okay. Options here. We can take 2 more question marks with the expectation that one of these is probably going to be a hallway fight, or we can just go for the hallway fight and hope that the last question mark isn't a hallway fight. I think I'm feeling okay on the amount of damage we can do. I think this will only be really bad if it turns out to be like the 5 slimes or the gremlin squad. We definitely wouldn't want that. Ooh. Alright, we're taking some damage here right away. Nothing we can do about that. I probably could have just finished him off, huh? We'll finish him off next turn. Okay, not bad. Our first rare is Deus Ex Machina. Unplayable. When you draw this card, add 2 miracles to your hand and then exhaust. So when we draw this, it's going to give us 2 energy. That's going to be like trading 1 card draw for 2 extra energy. That is generally pretty good. But I don't think it's what we need quite yet. And I do think Vulnerable is what we need quite yet. We also have Simmering Fury to get us into Wrath. That could also be good. I think I'm going to take this one as our last kind of common attack card. Oh no! It is exactly that fight I didn't want to see. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. Oh my, we're gonna take so much damage. We are taking so much damage. This, I think, warrants an Ambrosia potion. Does it? Okay, what we can do. We can take out one of them with 2 strikes. This doesn't deal quite enough to take out the slime in the back, and then we can play 2 defends. So we would take 6 damage. Is that right? 6 damage. I guess taking 6, saving 6 life isn't quite worth a Divinity potion, huh? Let's see, is there any better way we can do this? We can do up to 14 damage, so no, we can just do 1, 2, and then weaken one of these guys. Oh, I didn't count enough. I shouldn't have played that. Now I'm taking 5 extra damage. Oops. That last attack I shouldn't have done. Okay, we are taking even more damage. Ouch. Okay, I think we can clear off a lot of these guys. Let's do follow up for 10. Interesting. And if we go back into calm, we will take 2. Or we can exit calm and take 4. Or exit wrath this way and take 4. Yeah, this was a bad fight. I should have just taken the divinity potion at the beginning. Definitely doing that because it means full block. Let's get these guys down in range to finish them off next turn. Okay, this guy's not attacking, so we are very happy. Ooh, really tough fight. Okay, definitely did not like that. Let's see here. What do we want to start leaning into? We have kind of all the basic damage cards we were looking for. We want to upgrade Eruption. We want to upgrade Crush Joints. We could pick up a Mental Fortress and try to aim for kind of a stance switching deck. Or we can pick up the Nirvana. And this will just generally help us through our deck. That probably is worth it. Can pick up one of those. I think that will be generally helpful enough. This really would love an upgrade. I think I'm going to wait. I'm not going to attack him yet. I want to get that skill out of my hand, or the power out of my hand, so I don't accidentally draw it when I need to do damage. Okay, this next turn is going to be hopefully our best shot at taking him down. Why not? I should have done the cultist potion at the beginning here, since I had so many turns to set up, rather than rely on divinity. Let's just do a full block, or block as much as we can. Perfect, and this is going to be our chance. Crush Joints apply vulnerable, 27. Yeah. Not quite enough. Take one big hit and we should finish him off here. Before we take another hit. Okay, all of that hurt a lot. Mob Bank is nice. Empty Mind, Indignation seems very good. Ragnarok is a big scary card. I don't know what I think about Ragnarok. It really wants to combo with some kind of strength increase. We have a cultist potion, but I don't necessarily want to take a card just to combo with a potion. This is draw. This is just generally going to be useful as a way into Wrath. Let's take the big scary rare card. And I really, really want to upgrade, but I don't think I can. So I'm gonna rest. I'm gonna do the responsible thing. Try not to misplay any more of these turns. Okay, we'll take 2 here. Good turn for Ragnarok, probably. I'd say that was decent. Yep, that made that a pretty smooth fight. Next 2 curses are negated. Interesting, we'll have to remember to use that. Inner Peace. Ooh, draw cards and a way into calm. Okay. What does this say? Gain gold, okay. Juzu Bracelet. I don't think we care for that. We're usually okay with getting combats out of question marks. Combats do give you a lot of rewards. We will just take this as an opportunity to get our key. And where do we want to go from here? I don't think I want to take 2 more elites. I think I will risk it with 1 more and then we'll get the upgrades if we need before the act boss. And we're going to learn our lesson in Ritual Potion right away here. Hold on, wait a second. This wasn't the card I thought it was. Oh no. Why am I just now realizing I read this wrong? I thought this was the one that scries at the beginning of every turn, but it is not. Oh no. How did I not realize that sooner? That is very silly. Very silly of me. We just pass 1 more time. Probably? Yeah, let's pass 1 more time. Let the strength build up, and this is going to be our turn to get him. We can do 2 more of those and then go back into calm. We will block as much as we can. Okay, Ragnarok is going to deal 18 times 5. And 18 times 5 is a very large number. That has to be enough, right? I'm not even going to count it. Let's just do it. Yeah. Duality. Whenever you play an attack in a temporary dexterity. Not bad. Well, so are we going to start playing around the scry card that we accidentally misread? It's probably not the worst idea. We can add in the third eye as a pretty good block card with Nirvana. It will be blocking for 10 and scrying us a bunch of cards. I don't think we're able to do that yet, so let's Vigilance Third Eye. And do we also Miracle Defend? To try not to take any damage. Okay, that did work. We can Crush Joints, Strike Empty Fist, and I think we have enough to defend, no? Quite all of it, I don't think. No, we do have enough for all of it. And we full block. Ooh, that is not a good turn for us. Okay, I'm gonna skill potion here and hope we get... That was also not what I meant to click on. Whoops. Okay, well, I think it's unavoidable. We're gonna take a lot. That was definitely not worth it for 5 HP, but... Let's get this guy finished off. And hopefully that's the end of us taking damage. Looks like it is. I'm gonna just keep taking attack cards because I messed up with the Nirvana, but we will grab the Cut Through Fate. Gross. Let's do Cut Through Fate. Now we can do Vigilance Defend, and that blocks not all of it, but good enough. Let's try to get the jaw worm down as far as we can. Should be able to finish them both off next turn. Okay, we'll admit, not playing this the best. Grabbing it. Not proud of what we got. Definitely not proud of what we got. do the eruption upgrade to start. Definitely need that. We just block. Okay, finish him off next turn. I need to stop putting cards in my deck. I have already way too many. And let's say that this is a risk it for the biscuit boss fight where I need to get lucky and I need to win it very luckily, or else I don't think this run's gonna win. So, ooh. Alright, we have Ragnarok in our opening hand. I do not like that. Let's get that third eye, because that's going to help us get back to Ragnarok once we are in Wrath. Okay, this is going to be the get lucky turn. So, Ragnarok or bust? The answer is bust. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, it's better than nothing. Let's get the Nirvana in play, and then we can still split. I think we still are okay if we get Ragnarok. We didn't, but we do have the option to get it next turn if I don't cut through fate and possibly draw it. I think we'd still be fine even if we did get that unlucky. Let's get rid of this one. There's our Ragnarok. He's still not attacking, so 10 times 5 is very likely going to kill those two back slimes and split the one in front, or I can just guarantee that I do by playing strikes normally. Alright, I think we got there. Oh, I could have played the Eruption for or Ragnarok for fun. Okay. Whenever a card is added, upgrade it. Set the enemy's HP to 0, or gain 2 miracles. I don't really feel like I like any of those. I'm gonna skip. Already added too many cards to my deck. I need energy. Snecko Eye is not energy, but it is draw. Our deck is very much not set up for Snecko Eye. I think technically we already got the 2 upgrades we care about, so let's go for the Fusion Hammer. I'm not really upset if any of these other cards don't get upgraded. And then we can just make sure we only put in upgraded cards from here on out. Act 2. This one's not going to be fun. I can feel it. I think we're starting out taking this path here, where we get a campfire into an elite, and then we have a lot of choices. We also have this option here for a shop. This actually has 2 shops along it. In our other path, we only get 1 shop at the end, but that might mean buying 3 relics. So I think we're okay with that. We'll let the mob bank continue building up for now. Okay, well this guy's a little rude. Let's give him 2 vulnerable. And then block everything. I don't want to empty fist here. I want to save it for next turn. I mean, that's probably enough, right? I think it's best to count it, huh? Eruption for 9, then we have 12, 14, 12. But it's not 12, 14, 12. It's going to be because of the vulnerable. So do we have 74 damage out of these cards? So it will be, should be 18 instead. 18, 20, 18. That doesn't add up, does it? Okay. Then we will not do it. And we will suffer a lot of damage. Okay. Just gonna build around to our next Wrath trigger. Actually, hold on. We got it? We might have it. Empty Fist is gonna give us a bunch of energy. Cut through Fate. And then can block for enough with that, so not quite enough to beat him, but enough to block, and we have guaranteed lethal next turn. Perfect. Well, not perfect. We took a whole bunch of damage. 0 cost Tranquility seems nice. Snap that right up. Okay. Let's get lucky. That is lucky. That is not unlucky. We are glad that we are not unlucky. Ooh, really didn't leave myself a lot of defensive cards, huh? Alright, let's go for the guy in the back. Definitely not playing those. I could Vigilance Empty Fist. I could also Tranquility Empty Fist. I actually really like that line. Okay. Tranquility Empty Fist. And now we can play more attack cards. You get a little bit more defense. Still really hurts. And I don't think we are in a position where we can Eruption. If we use the speed potion, we can. Might be better than not, right? I think we can finish this guy off. Let's do that. We'll do the speed potion. We will do one of the defense so that we can crush joints and then follow up. And we will be really unhappy with our choices now. Oh, really unhappy with our choices. Okay, well, I guess we've been really unhappy with our choices this whole run, so... Gain 10 block, shuffle an insight into your deck. And I don't know. All of these are subpar. Yeah, we are just hurting. All right, GG. Definitely didn't look like it was gonna make it. So, we haven't been having good luck these last few, but I mean, definitely not playing at, definitely not making the best choices. So, we'll run it back next time.